Navy junior forward Worth Smith had a banner night at Alumni Hall in Annapolis, Maryland this January when the Mids fell to the Lehigh Mountain Hawks in a 68-66 overtime loss. Smith scored a career-best 26 points and went 8 for 9 from the free throw line while pulling down 7 rebounds and snatching up 5 steals in the game. In the contest, he surpassed 700 points for his career, 400 rebounds, 75 blocks, and made his 70th steal. He has proven himself to be a leading scorer for Navy this season, but his worth on the court should come as no surprise. For years, Worth has shown through his resilience in overcoming obstacles that he is fully equipped to handle any physical challenge thrown his way.
Athletes get discouraged whenever they get knocked down due to injury, and Worth's dealt with it his whole life. I was actually talking to him a few weeks ago about some of his injuries here at the academy, and he gave me his laundry list of injuries that he's had even growing up.
Very first one probably be 6th grade. I had an abscess on my brain. I was hospitalized for about a week. I ended up having surgery. They drilled a little hole in my eye to suck out the fluids, and I went through a bunch of other stuff, and I was at home for like 2 months, missed school for a while, and tried to get back into basketball, and it was hard because I was out of shape. Couldn't even run 15 feet without breathing hard.
An acute sinus infection had caused an abscess on the 11-year-old Smith's brain.
Right here, I remember I was already going through trouble. One night I woke up in the middle of the morning at 4 o'clock, went to the bathroom, and it was swollen like a lemon, the size of my eye. Came back in with my mom, and we rushed all the way up the highway, police chasing us. By the time we got to the emergency room, they just leave her, she's going to the emergency room. So we got there, and I think I ended up getting a spinal tap, and they started running a bunch of tests. They're good thing you got him here as soon as possible, and I started going through all the process of everything.
Smith recovered and eventually made his way back to the basketball court. Then in 11th grade, he found himself undergoing another surgery.
In 11th grade, I broke my leg in the summer league game, had to have surgery on that. 3 screws in my leg. I was asking the doctor, is it going to be okay? Am I going to come back 100%? Is my leg going to be okay? I kept asking him, how long will I get to play? How long will I be out? When you're out for injury, that's really the worst, because it's you can't play at all, can't help the team at all. You want to play because you love the game. I was worried I wasn't even going to be able to play or be the same. What if my leg didn't come back the same way it was supposed to? What if rehab didn't work? That was when I was trying to get a college scholarship, and I was what if I don't get a college scholarship? But actually, after the surgery on my leg, I think it works better now. If I can jump higher.
Worth Smith with the tip-in.
In 2011, the 6'6" Smith was crashing the boards in a Navy uniform. And once again, he faced the challenge of overcoming some unexpected headaches.
Got here my freshman year. Midway through the year around conference play, I had a stress fracture in my foot.
First year, his plebe year, it sticks out in my mind because he had 2 things that he had going on. He had a stress fracture in his foot that flared up towards the end of the year. It was the first time he really dislocated his shoulder. That
same year, I dislocated my shoulder in a practice, so I just kind of played through it. I don't think I've missed any games at all, just kind of played through the injuries.
It didn't rear its head again until last year.
Second year, no injuries, just still shoulder problems. And I finally got surgery on my shoulder and no problems with that anymore. Scars from that, and then from my surgery on my knee too. Being able to bounce back and come back and play the level of basketball that he's able to play at is pretty amazing. His injuries aren't small injuries either. Broken bones, dislocated shoulders. He's had all sorts of sprains and strains. Things that you don't just wake up out of bed the next day and say, hey, I'm ready to play. Things that really take a little bit of heart and a little bit of hard work to get back from. Basketball has been my life since I was probably kindergarten, and you learn a lot of life lessons on the court, and just when you get injured, it's a distraction, you're down, but you have to learn to come back from it, and that's anything in life. If you get down, you have to learn to come back from it. I feel that's what's helped me the most, knowing that if something does go wrong, it's not over with. Parents never raised me to be a quitter no matter what. A lot of things are going to happen on the court and not going to go your way on the court, and you have to find a way to get past that, and I feel like I've done that.
Now a junior, Worth is healthy and making good things happen on the court.
Knock on wood, he's healthy right now. No problems. He had surgery in the off season, and so he's played at a high level since then, and so we're skating right along. As long as he's just coming in and get his ankles taped and nothing else, I'm happy. Told him he could come in and see me whenever he wants to, but as long as it's not for anything more than just getting tape or a handshake.
It feels good, been 100%, and I'm glad I haven't been hurt in a while. It just feels good, and I plan on keeping it that way.
Despite how well he's been doing, Smith said he's always looking to improve. Modest words coming from a player that seems to really be a pro at getting better. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Pulowski.